Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about the practice session that just happened for the San Marino Motogp race that is happening at Misano this weekend. Now, Marco Bezzecchi topped today's practice from Maverick Vinales, Dani Pedrosa, Jorge Martin, Luca Marini, Marc Marquez, Pecco Bagnaia, Alex Marquez, Brad Binder, Raul Fernandez, Pol Espargaro, Aleix Espargaro, Fabio Quartararo, Franco Morbidelli, Stefan Bradl, Michele Pirro, Jack Miller, Johan Zarco, Fabio Di Gianantonio, Taka Nakagami, Joan Mir, Miguel Oliveira, Augusto Fernandez, and Takahashi on the LCR Honda. Now, Bezzecchi's last lap was absolutely stunning, 1:30.8. Pipping Maverick to the post for the fastest man. But, for me, probably one of the standout rides of the day was our boy, Dani Pedrosa, doing it for the old guys, like, the guys who like spokes, for example. But he looked absolutely incredible, did Dani, trying out a carbon fiber like steel trellis chassis. Looked absolutely amazing, and it does look like it turns. Now, he was also fastest and pretty quick the last time he was out, but again, third place, have to take my hat off to you, sir. Jorge Martin definitely looks menacing as well. So does Luca Marini. You would expect the VR46 boys to go pretty well around their home track, so definitely interesting. Marc Marquez, he was off the pace. Being very honest, he was off the pace. I do find it quite ironic that Marc Marquez was doing the caravan trick again, but this time being towed by Dani Pedrosa. So it was like old times, I guess. Pecco Bagnaia, to be fair, a bit of a hero of a session for me, getting him into 7th place, straight into Q2. You can see his knee is definitely giving him grief, but to be fair, he is getting stuck in. Alex Marquez was solid, so was Brad Binder. Raul Fernandez, another standout one for him. Definitely a good session where he was ahead of Aleix Espargaro and Miguel Oliveira. Now, saying that, Aleix did crash, with a couple of minutes to go, so probably didn't get the proper flyer in. Pol Espargaro as well had a good session. Fabio Quartararo and Franco Morbidelli, a little bit miserable, even though that they're probably a little bit happy, but still 0.7 of a second down on the leader. Stefan Bradl also had the new Honda out, definitely a different frame. I do see a lot of kind of relevance or resemblance, should I call it, to the Calyx frame, but it is definitely new. Another tough day for Jack Miller, Johan Zarco. Jack really needs to have a good weekend this weekend. Fabio Di Gianantonio, weird session for him. Nakagami and Mir, they're close enough together. And Augusto Fernandez and Miguel Oliveira, kind of a poor session for them. And, I think overall, I am really looking forward to tomorrow's sprint race, but I think for this whole race, as I mentioned yesterday, there's a lot more excitement for what's going on off track than on track. But I have to admit, watching Bezzecchi's lap, it was absolutely stunning. Who am I going to pick for tomorrow's race? I know this sounds a little bit weird, but I think it's probably down to Bezzecchi, or maybe Marini are going to travel there. So I don't know. I'm going to go with a VR46. I'm going to keep it with Bezzecchi, but I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What did you think of the session, and who is going to be your sprint race winner tomorrow? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.